did a refresh. Hopefully I'll pop into here now. Come on. Stream. I'll reopen the app as well on my phone. Nope. I don't know why it's doing that then. Because that doesn't make sense that the microphone on the camera is working, but not the camera itself. Okay, guys. One sec. Real quick. I'm going to try and get that other camera working. I don't know why it's doing that. I don't know why it's doing that. Even the sound cut out? Rar. Well, I needed to do a little bit of harvesting for dinner tonight as well. And thank you for the welcome back, Rook. So let me try and unplug it one more time. I don't know why it's not working though. Let's see, I just unplugged it and replugged it in. Still frozen, hey? What if I remove the camera off of that? Sorry, I have to do this while the stream is going. So, this. Hey, Strike Nun. Welcome in. Remove. Add. It's still frozen. I don't know then, guys. That might be that might have to be a Sammy fixing thing. All right. Overheated, maybe? Maybe Indog? That might be it. It's pretty hot out there. Oh well. I guess we're done outside for now. Okay, well, I just have to quickly water in those cucumbers. I'll be really, really quick, and then we'll be inside to prep the peas and rice and also the salad, which I needed to pick the greens out there for it. I'll bring that camera in for a bit, let it cool off. And see if that fixes it at all. Dang, we were on a roll though. That sucks. One of those apartment things. Don't rush. We gotta rush. Okay, 3:20. It's 4:20 somewhere. Just need to bring a couple of liters outside of water. One more. And then everything's happy. Happy, happy, happy. If I maybe unplug the camera from the computer itself, that might be the ish. So let me just figure this out. Because we do need to get it working so that we can grill outside. 1 hour, Sammy. Okay. Unplug. Boop. Replug. And what do we see? Oi! Izzy! Yeah, I love my chicken jerked. Okay, let's test. Nope, still frozen on that. Sammy will have to do some troubleshooting. We broke it. Let's just say that. I'm gonna wash all the dirt out of my hands. Got a little messy. We'll do some prepping until Sammy comes home, and then hopefully he can fix that other camera. And then we can go back outside, do our last little bit of harvest while the grill is heating, and then we should be good to go. Yeah, cheers, Rook. This is what I was trying to show you guys before I figured out that the camera was frozen. So triple hopped cider. It's true. You know what? You need a little bit of dirt in your life. I think that like all the kids that like ate worms and dirt and like did weird stuff when they were young and like weren't supervised turn out way better than the kids that get told, no, don't eat that. That could kill you. Okay, so chicken has been marinated. It's actually a cider. Yeah, triple hopped cider. 3 different organic hops grown in BC. So good. Sammy, what did I do to the cam? I have no idea. Or actually, yes, sorry. I was trying to move it by the cucumbers. It got unplugged. I replugged it in. They could hear my voice, but the camera was frozen. Now I unplugged it from the computer, unplugged it from the cord. It's broked. They changed Newcastle Brown Ale. Completely different recipe unbrewed in Chicago now. No! I hate when breweries do that. I did even restart the stream, Sam. Oh, restart OBS. I guess we could do that quickly. You can just wait till you're home though, Sammy. I can keep prepping dins until then. I got some stuff to do. And then if I run out of stuff, then we'll restart. But for now, I just want to keep the stream going. Keep her going. Yeah, have you tried turning it on and off? Is it plugged in? I've made that mistake too many times. I've learned. Okay, Jamaican peas and rice. Let's do this. So there's the recipe. It's the second link there. Yeah, just put a little bit of water on it. It must have overheated. Hilarious. Okay, so Jamaican rice and peas, seasoned with the special trinity of thyme, scallion, and garlic, is a staple dish of the island. Like clockwork, moms cook Jamaican peas and rice with a baked chicken every Sunday. Its woodsy flavor is heightened by the addition of whole pimento seeds, aka allspice berries, and its subtle heat comes from the Scotch bonnet pepper, aka habanero if you can't find that. When used whole, the pepper lends a slightly fruity flavor without the intense heat because the seeds and flesh are not exposed. Okay, so we need a cup of beans. So they use dried beans here. I opted to not go through that whole soaking and cooking process. And I'm just going to use up some organic canned black beans. Obviously they're already cooked. So that's one step that we saved ourselves. We need some onion chopped. So I'm gonna take half of that white onion that we cut into earlier and chop that up. And basic things to remember when you're cooking like rice dishes is to cut your veggies around the same size as the rice when it's cooked. And that way you'll get an even dispersal of flavor. I know it sounds crazy, but it does really help. So cut your onion as fine as possible. We need 2 scallions, which I can go grab from the garden right now. Finely chop those. 3 cloves of garlic. Definitely a garlicky dish. I have 4 smaller ones. 5 allspice berries, which I might have, but I feel like this is juniper. Oh, that might be allspice. Let's compare. I think these are just older. I think that they're actually dunzos. They don't really smell like anything. So I'll just put a little bit of this ground allspice in instead. I'm not gonna make the rice spicy because our chicken's already spicy. So I want to kind of be a little to down that spice flavor a little bit. We need some thyme, which we just planted outside, so you can go pick some of that. Some grated fresh ginger, I like that. 400 mils of good quality coconut milk. You don't want to cheap out on that stuff. And then we need 2 cups of long grain white rice. So I will grab the thyme and the green onions from outside real quick for us. Thyme, green onions. I'll grab the ginger from the fridge. Yeah, the Trinity. That's the Cajun Trinity, not the Jamaican Trinity. Rice and peas. You ate it with nearly every meal while in Costa Rica and then came home and had to make some more. Yeah. Scotch bonnets are really nice, I have to say. Okay, thyme, scallion, ginger. Ginger. Here's all of our things. Thyme, scallion. Got the thyme, green onion. Look at the roots are still dirty. That's when you know. Yeah, just have another one of those crappy Newcastles, Rook. Sad, sad times. Look at that awesome scallion. Okay, so what do we have to do with all these ingredients? So the beans are already cooked, so that was the first step. So we're done that, yes. So we're gonna cook the rice with all of the aromatics. They cooked the dried beans with all of the aromatics and then cooked the rice for the last half an hour in there. But we're gonna start by cooking the rice with all of those flavors. And then we'll put the beans in like the last 5 minutes. So we just heat them through since they're already cooked. That's easy peasy. So we need 2 cups of rice still. And the rest of this stuff just gets chopped up really fine. I feel like I want to chop the thyme up instead of trying to dig it out of the rice. I feel like that'll be easier. So we'll take it off of the stem. Leah loves lunch. Thank you very much for the follow. Welcome in. Yeah, I love rice. Like, I was having rice for lunch earlier, having rice for dinner. That's something that, like, I can easily eat all of the time. Okay, give this a shake. Should be a nice bunch of fat at the top. Hey, Strike Nun! Finally finished your exams. Nice. How good does that feel, though? You can open this up now so that's ready. Congrats, Strike Nun. Oh, what have I done here? What have I done? Watching me in the garden inspired you to finally transplant some plants into proper containers on your patio? Yes! That makes me so happy. What did you plant, Leah? That's like honestly all I really hope to do is just to inspire people to like either grow food or cook awesome food for themselves. To celebrate, you went back to train and got your ass kicked because you haven't been in 2 weeks. Oh no. Yeah, nice celebration, right? You're like, oh yeah, it's not been that long. It's crazy how much your body like forgets that muscle memory in 2 weeks. Okay, I think we need a pretty big pot for our rice since we're gonna mix some stuff into it. So our coconut milk is opened and over there. We can also rinse our beans. Put our little allspice over there as well. You planted a bougainvillea in a big blue ceramic pot, and you potted a maiden hair fern and an unknown plant for indoors. What's a bougainvillea again? I forget. I have a pretty good plant directory in my head because both sides of my family are pretty big gardeners, but I totally forget what that looks like. The bright pink one that people train over their doors or garages. Ah, okay. That sounds nice. You're gonna lurk and cook some dinner. Okay, sounds good. Thanks for popping in, Strike then. And I also just want to say that I hope everything is going well at your job for you. I know you were having a little bit of issues last time we chatted. So hopefully those got resolved. Yeah, Norges. He's back, boys and grills. I'm happy you made it back, man. We're just prepping our peas and rice to cook later. Okay, black beans, all rinsed up, good to go. Yeah, garden time is like my therapy session, I would say. I would totally call it that. Like, if I don't get outside at least a couple times a week, I could totally feel it. That's a good problem to have, Leah. It's like, oh, I bought too much soil. Guess I have to get more plants. It's a vicious cycle. Okay, so we can finally chop all of this stuff and put it all into like one container. So it's all gonna go into the rice at once. And actually, I think I might want to brown up this onion a little bit because I know Sammy's kind of weird with raw onion if it's not caramelized a bit. So why don't we keep that separate, and we'll keep the other aromatics together. But I think putting a touch of color on that onion will just give such a better flavor. A touch of color, like some caramelization. Yeah, just some bright pink. We'll just add a little bit of food coloring, and Savvy will be totally okay with the onion in there. Thank you for keeping me on my toes, guys. I need that in my life. That's like when you start working somewhere new and you're training, and the person who's training you is like, cook it till it's done. If you're like, okay, well, how long does that cook for? I don't know, just cook it till it's done. It's like, well, that's not very helpful, is it? I guess that's the same as me saying, we're just gonna add a touch of color. Yeah! Did you guys notice the new emote? Please tell me you did. Or was it only Norges that discovered that? We got a nom emote. I thought that was pretty fitting for the stream. Nom. Trim some of this ginger off. The hairs. Those gosh dang ginger hairs. And then we'll just peel a little bit of this. I think I'm gonna grate maybe like ½ an inch worth. I didn't know ginger was like a Jamaican thing. I really like that. I love ginger. Grate that in with the microplane. That way it's really, really fine. And that way we won't get any of the hairs in there either. They'll all stay in the grater. Actually a little bit difficult to grate ginger like this, but you do get a really nice end product. It's really, really fine. Almost like juicing, I would say. Like halfway to juicing the ginger. And the hairs are so strong that the grater doesn't even cut through. Yum. Smells so good. And it's good for ya. Good for digesting. The spice in this dish and the ginger, perfect combo. Let's rinse that out right away so it doesn't get all caked in. So those fine little blades. The soy sauce and ginger, Asian influence, totally in dog. Yeah, the soy sauce in the jerk chicken marinade, the ginger in the rice and peas. I need some water. I got that thirst going on after being outside. We've got that thirst. And the cider is just not quite enough for quenching. Okay, garlic time. We'll use the garlic press to mince this up. Just give these a little smash so we can peel them easier. Yeah, I don't cook Jamaican food a lot, and I feel like I need to start making it more often. Other than like jerk chicken and the peas and rice, I'm not really sure any other components of that cuisine. Armored Gimp, how are you? Good to see you in here today. What's cooking? Today we're making some Jamaican food. I've not made this in like probably a year. So we marinated our chicken earlier, which I think we should take out actually and flip over. Check it out, see what's going on. So there's our jerk chicken. Our jerk chicken. We'll flip that over now to get an even marinade. Yum. So Sammy's gonna start at the grill when he gets home, which should be pretty soon here. We're prepping up the rice and peas, aka rice and beans, and then we just gotta make a salad. It's gonna be good. It's nice and sunny here. It's a good day for grilling. Chilling and grilling. Leftover pizza, there's nothing wrong with that either, Armored. That's always a good go-to. You should be happy about that. There's our minced garlic. And now our thyme. We got time for that. Okay, so we're just gonna pick the little leaves off of the stem because the stem is the tough part. It's not super flavorful either.
Oh, yeah.
Norges gifting the sub to Nike 2G. You've given 101 gifted subs in the channel, man. You're a loco. I love it. Nike! How many months is that now? Yeah, we love Norges. He spoils us. Leftover chicken sandwich? The chimita rook? Is it the chimita? Indominus, welcome in. Got some peeps coming in today that haven't been around in a while. How are you guys? It's good to see you. Yeah, chimita. Man, the cheese on that thing looked insane. And the chipotle. Yeah, long time no see indeed. Nike, is that your 1 year? Or 11 months? I feel like you're getting up there though, bud. Getting ready for high school and playing video games. Yeah. You're growing up. Mental work doing it on mobile. We thank you for the time that you spent to do that. You're the best, Norges. That's how you practice your patience, gifting subs on mobile. I love that. The app didn't want you to do it. It's like, no, you're not going to. I'm getting a little cutting board for this onion so I don't stench up my wooden one. Yeah, Norges, keeping this wonderful community together. Okay, so fine chop onion. Around the same size as the rice kernels if you can. Oh, Rook, you made some homemade chipotle aioli. Yum. That's the way to do it. The store-bought stuff, I find, tastes more like a barbecue mayo. You guys are having Velveeta shells with hamburger helper in it. That is so old school. Wow. I think I would feel like I was, what, maybe 6 years old again if I ate that. That's amazing. What a throwback. Yeah, they're cutting you off, Norges. Velveeta shells with hamburger helper. I love that. The plastic cutting board is so loud. Whack, whack, whack. The onion's falling apart. No. Chopping it up really fun. Sammy will thank us for it. You're in your room on the oldest laptop in the house while your dad is fixing up one of the new ones. Brings back memories of you gaming on it. Yeah, hey? Well, I don't think you know what dial-up is. I think you're a little too young for that. So that's like a throwback for all of us. The olden computer days. Just the sound of it. It's like, that's what internet was? Kids these days have no idea. Or when you're typing on like MSN Messenger and your mom needs to use the phone. Get off Messenger. I need to use the phone for a sec. No. I'm on the computer. Oh, technology. In your day, you had carrier pigeons and soup cans with a string, right? I still remember building cans with a string on them. Or like solo cups with a string as a telephone. Like, those were toys back then? Holy smokes, guys. Okay, 2 cups of rice. Let's measure that out as well, and then we're pretty much good to go on that. And we'll get into our citrus, I think. Sammy should be home soon, and then we'll fix up the outdoor camera. Armored, you dice your onions wrong, but so did Julia Child. You ring them and then cut the rings in half, stack, and then dice them. There's always multiple ways to do something. So whatever feels most comfortable for you, I would say do that. I don't know if there's wrong or right ways, but there might be quicker ways to do something compared to what you're doing. But I don't really pick people apart for the way that they prep things. Because you should just feel comfortable about what you do in your kitchen. So to each their own. You never actually thought the cans on a string phone worked. Oh, it does. It does. I mean, not that well. Work's over, you're heading home. Okay, sounds good. We should still be here, Splinter. I think we'll still be around. Have a safe trip home. Yeah, you're doing prep correctly when you just get someone else to do it. Exactly. You did it, Scaramouche. Holy smokes, guys. Maka Waka in chat. Can we get a nice welcome for Maka Waka, please? How's it going? How have you been? It's been forever. So many people popping in today that we haven't seen in a while. Maybe even get a little shout out for Maka Waka if possible. Okay. So peas and rice. Prepped. Easy mode. So for our salad, we're going to pick some greens from outside. So we'll do that in a little bit. That'll be one of the last things we do. We have to segment some oranges. Cut up some cabbage, make a little bit of a dressing, and I thought maybe some cucumber would be good in there too. Yeah, when a worker comes by, just switch back. Exactly, Indominus. That's adulting. Just be like your ex and get a pre-chopped onion for $4? That's insane. I'm sorry, time over money on that one. We have this little bit of lettuce here that we'll chop up. Some red and green cabbage that I thought would be good in the salad. Get some crunchy, fresh things going. We're gonna use a big salad bowl. Big Blue. Excuse me. So this is the lettuce. Obviously, it has the root still on it. So this, last year, if you don't cut it off too close to the bottom, you can actually replant this and the lettuce will keep growing. So let's do that today. I think it's like an inch, about an inch up. You just can't cut too close to the root is all. And then I can go plant that in the garden today. It's pretty cool. So $4, or I don't even think, not even that. Maybe $2 head of lettuce, and then you can keep growing it. It's like the greatest thing ever. Brilliant in my mind. So then the lettuce will just keep growing out of this little spot. I think there's 3 or 4 different lettuces in here. Can you put a link of a meme in here? As long as it's like stream friendly, yes. Don't break the trust, Indominus. Just leave that in water for now. That's a long ass link indeed. What? I don't even know what that means. Yeah, the giraffe. Is Toys R Us closing? I didn't even know that was a thing. Is that the news that I missed this week? Okay, some of these pieces are not so nice. No one likes soggy lettuce. Closed. It's been closed. Went the way of Radio Shack. Wow. So did another company buy it then? Or that's it? They're just done. Where are all the kids gonna get toys from then? Amazon? Amazon's just like taking over everything now? Walmart, okay. Like Walmart bought them. Yeah, toys are now extinct. There's no fun to be had at all. Washed up. Cream cheese and Gruyere. How do you even mix that together? You just like fine shred the Gruyere. In Amazon we trust. I don't think we have a choice, Scaramouche. Toys are being replaced by computers. Feels weird, right? Right, Cabbage? Oh, the filling that you put in your peppers. I was wondering. Those crazy peppers. This is a salad spinner. So it spins all the water off the lettuce. So then, look at that. That's like a quarter cup. When you put the dressing on, it's gonna stick to the lettuce. It won't just fall off later. That is key if you eat a lot of salad. It's so cute, right? I think it was only like 20 bucks. So cheap. Okay, so there are some bigger pieces of lettuce in here. I just like to rip them down to bite-sized pieces. So that way it is easy to eat the salad. You don't feel like a rabbit. I say that every time. Off to bed, Norges. Thank you so much again, man, for the huge donation today. We will get that pizza porta ordered, and hopefully you'll be able to catch it on stream. Cheerio, darling. Cheerio. Stay safe out there, man. It's always a blast having you in here. Cream cheese and a slice of smoked Gruyere. Okay, that's got to be life-changing, first of all, Rook. 3/4 the length of the pepper and about 1/4 inch wide. Holy shit, that sounds insane. Yeah, we're going to make a dressing, Armored. I think we'll do kind of like a citrus dressing as well. Keep things really nice and fresh. So maybe some orange juice. Apple cider vinegar sort of dealio. Maybe some Dijon mustard. Some herbs. Nike, 10 months, man. Yes. You figured it out. Okay, that looks good. We'll add more lettuce from the garden later on. Ooh, citrus balsamic. Yes. With either white or dark balsamic, that would work. Oh, basil and maple syrup. So good. Yeah, I love using maple syrup to sweeten dressings. It's almost better than honey. The wild Sammy approaches. Everyone be on their best behavior. What happened to you? Did you do that on purpose?
No, I was doing ceilings.
Okay. You guys are gonna laugh. Wait, why are you taking your pants off, Scaramouche? I said be on your best behavior.
He is. He's taking the pants off.
Oh, I'll keep it simple. Avocado and garlic salt. Yep. You heard holy basil is amazing? Ah. Dad fed the shmoo. That is your best behavior. Okay, I thought so. Okay, we're just gonna finally chop this cabbage. Yeah, it's a U. We got cabbage in 2 varieties. Yes. Posh, do you like cabbage? Doggo. Cabbage everywhere. Cabbage explosion. That'll keep her busy. She's got to vacuum all the pieces up. Oh, chewing also helps. Poshers.
Hi.
Sammy.
Hi,
Oh my god.
It was all over my eye over here too.
Holy
But
shit.
we got that stuff off.
This guy.
I got covered in mud today.
Yeah, what the? That's what I said in Nog. What the hell? Nike says he's sorry. He was just excited.
I got a pearl necklace. Got a pearl necklace.
Okay, sounds good, Armored. Thanks for popping by. Hope you have a wonderful day. Yeah, that's not a result from your best behavior, Scaramouche. You guys. So thin slices. We'll just use all of this. Nothing wrong with having leftover salad. Doggo would like a very nice crunchy piece, she says. I think this piece is good. She's getting her veggies. Yeah. It's just rice and salad. Oh, look at this good piece of cabbage. That thick one. And this one. Just give her all of that. Be nice. Come here. Gotta chew it off. Yeah, what doing? Everyone's chilling. We be chilling. Some people are for sure prepping dins, like me. Everyone else probably finishing up at work and getting ready to go home. It's that time of day. Yeah, I love red cabbage. Mmm. That one's really nice and crunchy and sweet. That's gonna be a good salad. I think we can just give this a little mix. Aw, thanks, Rook. Yeah, knife skills. Gotta keep practicing every day. Yeah, high five, Scaramouche. Days off together. Okay, now we just have to add a touch more lettuce later on. So I'm gonna put this in the fridge for now, so it can stay nice and fresh. Now we're going to, I think I might do 2 oranges. Segment these oranges. We'll grab more for Sammy tomorrow. These are massive, massive oranges, and Sammy says they taste so good. I'm being productive. Believe me, yesterday I was pretty lazy. Tomorrow I'll be somewhat lazy. I'm gonna try and sell our old car tomorrow with this lady that's coming out here. And that's all I really have until I stream with you guys later on. It's a good looking orange, right? Like, these are pretty perfect looking. Okay, so segmenting, I'm gonna try and touch up my knife before we get into it. We might do both. Should help. Okay, let's get into this. So we're gonna cut top and the bottom off first. Basically, just until you see the flesh, like that. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna cut all along the sides, just taking the peel off, and kind of follow that curve of the orange as well. And you don't want to leave too much of the flesh on the peel either. So just go nice and slow. That way you shouldn't waste too much. Mm-hmm. Am I using habanero or scotch bonnets? I did habanero. There was no scotch bonnets. It's pretty much same though. It's a good alternative if you can't find scotch bonnets. Oh, ghost pepper. That'd be, I think, overpowering though for the jerk chicken. Still want to be able to taste everything. And so we want to take as much of the white fiber off of the orange as we can, because that's where all the bitter flavor is. That's called the pith. P-I-T-H. And then we get something that looks like that. I'm gonna see if this is enough out of this one. I'm gonna put it into that container. And so now, if you guys can see all of these lines, we want to cut in between that, and then we're gonna get the perfect little segment out with any of the connective tissue on it. Just like that. And then we're going to juice whatever is left over on the orange. So like all the skin and stuff that's left after the segments. That's what we'll use to make the dressing with. So we're not wasting anything here. Sammy Norges completed the donation goal for the pizza porta today.
Oh,
It does look good, hey Legacy. And so a perfect orange segment won't have any of that tissue on the outside because it's really tough and not super flavorful. So you don't want to be gnawing on that and the orange segment at the same time. So that's why we cut that out. It does take a little bit of time, but it's totally worth it. You got a jerk marinade that you're going to use this weekend, Nike. It's got habanero and rum in it. Yeah! From the Aardvark company. That's what we put in our marinade. It's got habanero, it's got some rum in it, spices. That sounds really good, Nike. Sounds legit. Like the real deal. The secret aardvark. Is that actually what it's called? The secret aardvark. What?
Let's make some goddamn pizzas. Time to cheese it up. Keep up the hard work, cook with Kate.
Let's make some gosh dang pizzas. Thanks so much. Whoever's anonymous donated $50. Time to cheese it up. Whoever did that, thank you. Obviously, you don't want to be named, but that'll definitely go towards the pizza stones that we need for the pizza porta. Now it's perfect. Now we can definitely order it up. Yeah, we're getting spoiled today. Okay, so these segments are pretty big. They're obviously not bite-size. So I'm gonna probably cut them into 4. And that way we'll get way more. And that way we'll also get these nice little bite-sized pieces of orange rather than one whole chunk. And now with this, I don't know if we have to segment the other one. I think this will be enough. It was a big orange, for sure. You had a smoked habanero and melon hot sauce. That was so great. That sounds so good. Smoked habanero and melon. Sounds like a perfect combo. You guys like hot sauce, hey? Okay, so that's good to go for our salad. We'll put this other orange away. Sammy can take it to work tomorrow, probably. Back with sandwich, Rook. Nice. Sandwiches.
So if I want to eat it, I have 30, and I need to start the grill for the chicken. How long do you think it'll take to cook?
The chicken should only take about 15 minutes to cook.
So I should start the grill.
I think you should start the grill, Sammy. The melon was a cantaloupe. Ooh. Yeah, that sounds good. Cantaloupe and smoked habanero. Yup. Yup. Okay, so we just have to make our dressing next. Which, oh yeah, it's not ruined. It's supposed to press out. It's over there.
I heard so.
Press out our orange juice from, let's call it the carcass. The orange carcass. Okay, we get some citrus flavor. We can also zest from the outside of it as well. Hey Legacy, how do I know Hitch? I was told originally about him from another cooking streamer called Tigirl TK, and then I don't know, was it me that messaged Hitch or you, Sam, asking him to come over?
Ryan told us about H, not Take Girl.
Oh, okay.
Or did they both tell us about it?
I think both.
I messaged him though. Because Caitlin was scared.
Pretty sure I messaged him. But anyways,
Did you message him too?
going from non-negative comments, thanks. Someone messaged him, and then when he came back home, Sam picked him up and brought him over. Yeah, he is an awesome kid. It was a blast having him here. Okay, we didn't get very much juice from that. Dismal amount.
On the island. That's why he came over.
Pardon me?
He came over because he's on the island.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I said.
I can hear everything. Just shut the door.
Sammy's being funny. I don't know what's with him, guys. California, welcome in. And thank you for the follow. Skybox, you as well. Welcome, welcome. Okay, we're gonna cheat a little bit. And just use a little bit of our pulpy Tropicana for the marinade. Or for the dressing, sorry, not the marinade. Pulpy Tropicana. And then touch of this grainy Dijon mustard. Should focus, I think. I don't know why it's not, but anyways, grainy Dijon mustard. That it'll help to emulsify a little bit, but we might use a little bit of regular mustard as well. I just like the grainy mustard with like the citrusy kind of vinaigrettes. You don't need that much in there. Yeah, mustard and vinaigrettes is so good. So it helps the oil and the vinegar stay together. That way you don't have to blend it, you can just mix it. So I'll do a teaspoon of the regular Dijon as well. And then we can add our vinegar and oil and any other kind of flavorings that we want in here. I don't think I'm gonna go with any garlic. I feel like it'll probably just overpower it. So we'll do a white wine vin and a mixture of olive and grapeseed oil. Do a half and halfer, and that way it won't be too bitter from the olive oil. So I'm gonna kind of add an equal part of vinegar as we have orange juice. And I'll give this a little mix. And now I always like to make my vinaigrettes pretty acidic, so I do equal parts acid and oil. So if you kind of eyeball this here, we're gonna add obviously half that amount in olive oil, half that amount in grapeseed. The best part about this is that it will be a suspension at first, so you'll be able to see how much you poured in. Because it's gonna float to the top. So not until we really shake this up will the mustard kind of activate and hold the oil and the vinegars together.
You want the chicken more grilled or baked?
More grilled, I would say. We want it more grilled, hey guys? Ooh, nice sandwich, Rook. That looks so yummies. Did you fry the chicken for that? Okay, so now I also always go in with some salt and pepper. It is important that you season a vinaigrette. It's called a chimita legacy. It's a Mexican street sandwich. Sammy, what kind of wood are you using?
Charcoal.
Just charcoal, in-dog. Just some charcoal. I don't know if this will mix with us just doing this. Usually I just close this up though and give it a good shake. And then we'll taste it. Balance it out with probably a little bit of sugar of sorts. Keep your lid on tight. See how that looks kind of creamy now? The mustard is doing its job. Fried chicken breast marinated in Cajun fajita sauce. Yum. Yeah, it's always kind of difficult to reheat fried chicken, right? Give that a taste. I'm gonna add some orange zest because it's not super orangey. But I do like the base of the vinaigrette. I think that's really nice and balanced. We'll see after I zest this if we need to add any sugar, but I don't like my salad dressings too sweet. But when you say that it's a citrus salad, you definitely want it to taste like citrus. And the orange zest will give us more flavor than just the juice. Still need more. More, more, more. Okay, that should do it. Especially when we let this dressing sit before we use it. That should really flavor it all the way through. You could also do lime and lemon zest to do like a little trio. Totally up to you. But I want to keep it really simple and just do the orange. Making a meal of it. Using every part of the orange. Okay, one more taste. Mm-hmm. It's like this little hint of orange. Perfect. Okay, I'll put that away. With the salad. So that's good to go. I think it's time that we try and fix the outdoor camera. Legacy, you're hungry. Yeah, I'm getting there too. We'll be eating in an hour or less. But I think the grill is gonna take an hour to heat up. I think the grill is gonna take a little bit, so we gotta wait. Okay, let's see if that camera worked. Nope, still frozen. You're trying to lose weight so you're not eating as much. That's a good way to start. Just don't starve yourself, because then you'll do the opposite of what you're trying to do. And your body will start to want to store all of your food because it's not getting enough energy. So there is something to be said about that. Okay guys, real quick, I'm going to restart my OBS, try and get this outdoor camera working so we can watch the grill be outside for the rest of stream. I don't think we have to watch the rice cook. I mean, I can come back inside, show you guys what's happening when I put it on. It'll take about 20 minutes to make. But other than that, I think we should chill outside because it's so nice out. So I'm gonna stop the stream real quick, restart it. Should be back within a minute or so. And then things should be good to go. BRB. Tell your friends.